Welcome. This is John from Behind the Mic. In this episode, we will share with you the main points you should know about it before you publish your first work. The field of on-demand printing, whether on or whatever the platform you want to work on without any further prolongation. Let's touch on the first point. Only they are copyrighted. A lot of brothers when they contact me and tell me that my design has been deleted and we don't know why. For the example, I tell him, give me the design that was deleted for you. I find that this design is an example of a famous movie or something like that. Oh, simply, my friend, before you do any work and want to avoid falling into a violation ownership or intellectual property rights, I want you to ask yourself a question. Why does this particular design get sales? Will this design make a sale? Because it has a special creative touch, BM, the design will get a sale because of the popularity of a movie or series or a cartoon or an anime or even famous on social media or on national or international television. That's why, my friend, anything that does not belong to you or anything that is not sold because of you or because of something general that is not for the company, this is called or copyright infringement. Always stay away from series, movies, even celebrities, and all these things. The second point that I want to point out, my friend, is the trademark. The United States of America, or in all or many countries recently, there is something called, for example, I opened a cafe, let's assume that this cafe called it COVID or whatever name. I want to register this name, and I do not want to allow anyone else to use it and exploit it, and therefore the right becomes mine alone. There are administrative files that you do, there are costs that you pay for sure, and I become the only one who can use the name Cafeto in the United States of America or even worldwide. This is what is called, and you should also check after you are far from you should be out of any brand name. Someone around this world booked it. There are many websites that give you the opportunity or service to check the name you want to work on or the word you want to work on. If there is someone in this world who has cleared their financial dues and does not want anyone at all to work on it. The third point I refer to it, my friend, that you have no right to violate the policy of using any site. For example, any site on this internet or on the web should. You must abide by this site's use policy. The same applies to the print-on-demand project, sorry. You may not use anything that violates the site's usage policies. Hence, I will leave you a simple file below. It leads you to the policy of using each of the Amazon Redbubble site and all the sites that we will work on or refer to. Do not violate it, for example, only, not exclusively, when you publish something that contains alcohol or expressions I do not know. This is how strong expressions or suggestions. Nationality and I do not advise her to work on such things. For example, you are allowed to place it, but on the condition that you do not teach the sizes of young people. This is something you should know about, or, for example, Amazon does not allow you to publish any design that degrades hatred. For example, Amazon tells you in the broad clause that you cannot exploit tragic events in the world to sell t-shirts, meaning you are waiting for someone to die or an accident happens to him and you post designs on him. This is unacceptable. So, my friend, you review the usage policy and we will dedicate a separate episode to all these points. Let's talk about it in detail. The fourth point, my friend, is that you do not have the right to imitate a successful design. 100% sales, because if you do that, the first designer who created the basic idea will file an objection to you, delete your design, and be subject to a violation. To avoid theft or brazen theft, all you have to do, my friend, inhale ideas of designs and imitate the design until 70 to 80% as much as, for example, there is Victor. You come with a different vector. If he puts the sentence or phrase in 2 lines, you put it in 3 lines or in 5 lines. So to stay away from theft and imitation. Design works. These were the main points that you should know before you publish your first job on a print-on-demand project. We will assign each episode to the usage policy. Theft, and rude theft, sorry, or the sniffing, and we'll talk about it more at length. Continued.